All right, everybody. I'm late again, which you hate to see, but I'm so sleepy. I usually set an alarm, and I did set an alarm, but apparently I set it for too long, and I overshot it. I hate overshooting it. All right, we're gonna try. Oh, that's too loud. We're gonna try. We're gonna try something here. That I tried the other night, but I think I've dialed it in a little bit more. The Dragon Rush deck. How we doing, Sharkmouth? Christmas, what's up? TK Tiger Cat, Meowdy. Lil Nick, he's first now. Summer, Chris Chaos. Anthony Scott, Piddlefingers, how you doing? Oh, welcome back, Piddlefingers. We missed you. David Salazar. Mochi, there he is. The Mochi Man himself. Jappy Grizel, good morning. TJ Wadsworth, hope you're doing alright. Bishy Heart Zyran the Zyranian, welcome to the show. How you doing, everyone? We're going to try to make this work. I really do want to make this one work, because I kind of have a soft spot for this. I know that It isn't fucking popular, but I still want to see if it... I still want to see it succeed, to be perfectly honest with you. I know. Everyone's doing a good job. Alright, this happens. Exile each opponent graveyard, create a lander token. You... Spire Bluff Canal. Ooh, not a good hand. Memory Guardian. Okay, hopefully he taps out here. That's what I really need him to do. If he taps out, we can hit him for a load of damage. If he has a knockback or a counterspell, we're in trouble here. Hopefully he fully commits. I need him to full commit here. It's a little concerning. He may have a knockback, but there's not much we can do about that. Watch this. This is the hit we want. Yes, we want to draw 14 cards. Choose cards to keep. Keep 7. The rest will be discarded. So we'll take that. Quantum Riddler. We definitely want full bore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. There you go. So that's pretty silly. The trick is you got to get those hits across. You get those hits across, you're fine. If you miss, if you whiff, you're in trouble. Which... Okay. Ginger Brute. Boom. Starwinder, yeah, if Starwinder can hit, you're in trouble. You need 5 mana for it to hit hard, because you need a full bore and a Starwinder. You can pretty much gun everyone down. Gun everyone down like a dog in the street. Put another giant craft out down. With these grits. Bofa. Both of these. Let's hit the Nova Dragon. Get rid of you. Let's do 12 damage. We'll bang down. How you doing, Mineral Area? Zyran there, Zyranian. Both of these nuts. In cloud. Alright, we need something to burn these guys. We need our sweeper. I've seen this deck a few times, this Azorius fucking, Azorius Double Strike. I've seen this a couple of times. This is like the 3rd time I've seen this Azorius Double Strike. I don't know who made it. Somebody made this bitch. Alright, so... No, we can't survive. Well, can we? We'll have to explosion it. Hey, what's up, True Yellow? Oh, that's strange, Mineral Area. You should get them both at once. Discard 2 cards, yeah. Does he have an indestructibility? I didn't think so. Got too much blue mana there. I need some more red. Lurking like a silent hall creeper. Past is done. Nope, that ain't it. Too much blue mana. Gotta fix that. Or we just got a shit draw there. One or the other. Autumn Harvest, how you doing? Mineral Area, are you even on YouTube? Because I only ever see you on Twitch. Have you come to YouTube? Quantum Riddler, I'm going to have to hit him with this, but I'm definitely going to need the sweeper. Definitely going to need the sweeper. Full bore. Boom. Hey, what's up, Drift? Drifty LaRue. Instant death. Yeah, if we don't get the sweeper, we're out of there. One of the bad things about getting this set up. Now, it can knock you out, as you can see. It can knock you out almost right away, but it is tricky to get this set up. I don't know how much more I want to lean into control with this, especially with aggro being what it is. We'll see what we can do. Oh. Primal Rage. Is that the claymation dinosaurs that they used to have in the pizza parlor? Is that Primal Rage? Am I remembering that correctly? I may have to add more sweepers. I'm really relying on getting the sweepers that I need. I have 4 of them in there, but I might have to add 2 more. You're right about that, Alex Fisher. It really is a matter of waiting until I get the long game off. Charts. Another one. All right, a mana right here would be perfect. Let's get the Hellkite in there. have the siege. Oh, 1-1. That was an important message that your cat gave us right there. That was an important communique. Yeah, see that this is the issue. I have so many unanswered creatures. I gotta have sweepers in here. Well, I can grab this and hope that I get one. Hope I get a mana, which may help. Ah, interesting. Okay, I drew a land. Hopefully it's... Okay, good. Starwinder. Boom. Boom. Got him. Garbage Pail Kids. Didn't they already do a fucking secret lair for them? Oh yeah, that movie was... I remember they played for us that for us at when I was like a little kid. Because it was like a quote-unquote kids movie. That movie was so fucking gross. That's a very unique setup you have there in middle areas. Oh, I'm soft in the mix. Hold on, guys. Let me turn up my voice. There we go. Now you can hear me good. Yeah, did anybody like that movie? Are there Garbage Pail Kid movie defenders out there? Battletoads. Empire. Alright, well, if he has the demon, he wins. Hey, what's up, Karl on my face? He's gonna kill that. He's got a removal ready to go. mix. I don't think there's really anything I can do. I need either the haste or I need to kill him. Starwinder Warp is not going to do anything. Quantum Whittler can't warp in. Yeah. I feel like this may need too many moving parts to be super successful. You'd have been at 4 there. I don't know. We'll try one time. Hey, what's up, Joe LeBlow, King of Crads? Let's give it a shot here, guys. Maybe we'll have some luck if we grind it. If not, we'll move on to something else. Hey, fellow mandated reporter. Mandated reporter of suspected abuse. I also have suicidal ideation. Yeah, we legally can get in trouble if we're aware of abuse, neglect, or harm coming into fruition, and we don't do anything about it. It's potentially very bad for us. We have to report. You go through training. Frostcliff, there we go. Serious bodily, I think serious bodily grievance also maybe in there, in the mix. I don't know. We're gonna sweep this here. Ah, look at that guy. Boom. 8 cards. Yeah, I'll draw 8 cards, sure, man. That which should not be. Ancient Cornucopium. It's a whole lot of cornucopium right there. You know what I mean? 18 Tremplin going in. In my whole career, I've only had to mandate report once. Turned out okay, though. Bum, 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 ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. If you do nothing, you lose the game. That's an interesting mechanic that you thought of right there, Chappie Grizel, because I like what you're thinking is if at the beginning of each end step, if a player casts no spells, they take X amount of life or something like that. That punishes control for sitting there. That's a very unique. That's a very unique mechanic that genuinely I think could be good. I think you're actually onto something there, believe it or not. Okay, if I can get to turn 4, I might be able to stop him. Let's see here. It's going to be a big if, though. I can get to turn 4, I can stop him. I can stop this whole shenanigans, this whole charade. But it's going to be a big if. All right. Okay. He's not playing into it. So we're going to have to do it to him. So he's got to kill me next turn, otherwise I'm gonna pummel him. Yeah, I'll draw that many cards. Fuck you. Discard 7 cards. Spiral Bluff Canal, Mountain. That's 4, 5, 6. We don't really need the lightning strike. 7. Actually, you know what? Let's keep an extra mountain. And get rid of another Frostcliff. Let's see what he does here. Shelt by dealt. Yeah, play into it. Draw. Thundering Falls. Demonic Ruckus. Draw. Nova Hellkite. Boom. how much damage do we want to do here? 24. So this would be +4/+4. That'd be 8. Full bore would be... Okay, hold on. We got to add this up. 4 full bore, that's 7 plus 8. 7 and 8 is how much? 15, 16, 20, it's not enough. Oddly enough, it's not enough. Oh, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it, that. Why not, right? Take action. Take action. That's 19. $22. Do I want to draw 22 cards? Decline. I will not draw 22 cards. Got him. There you go. Tough, man. It's not easy. Once that Sidewinder hit, man. Once that Sidewinder hits, it's not easy. Shit hits you hard, shit hits you fast. A bolt will finish, this is true. That's a little bit too severe, Drift Ronin, but I like them taking damage or losing life. I don't know if they should lose the game if they don't cast a spell. I think that's a little bit wild. I think that's probably abusable because... yeah, if you get your options up, if you can survive the aggro-ness, you can do terrible, terrible things to people with this deck. I don't think they should lose the game, but I think that it should punish you, maybe even cumulatively, for every turn that a player has taken cast no spells. They take 1 life. If a player casts no spells, okay, I got it. Add a counter at the beginning of each end step. Add a counter for player casts no spells this turn. They take damage equal to the amount of whatchamacallit that they didn't cast. I like that. This is Jeskai control. This is gonna be a bit of an issue because he's got counter spells, removals. He's got tons of shit. We're gonna grab that. This is an all-reaction deck. Hey, what's up, YouTube Frog? He's thinking about getting rid of that. He's understanding what I'm up to, and he's thinking about getting rid of that. Hey, what's up, Riazin Facts today? Stock up. Alright. I actually like Hellkite with this and a Ruckus on it. I don't like how much fucking cards he has. Lightning Strike. Well, we're gonna give it a shot. Here's 9 damage for your pleasure. Boom. Rock hard. Okay. Oh, this is the 5-color Jeskai control. Excuse me while I jest this guy. He is gonna play a counterspell here. I think I gotta bait it out though. Hey, what's up, Wheelchair Mafia? How you doing? Meme Frog, welcome. This is the 4-color control game lockout. There we go. I told you I could bait it out. No, it's a rushdown deck. I don't think we have any answers for this guy because this is an all-reactive deck. Basically, the only thing this deck does is react to people. It's just... and it's not good. However, if we were to get a full bore, we may win right now. No, that's a Star Winder. Quantum Riddler. We could gamble. We'll draw a card, but what are the chances we draw a full bourse? 9%. Well, fuck it, why not, huh? No, isn't that it? We got a mana, though. Let's get rid of him.
Well, this was wasting time.
Alright. If he taps out, we do have the instant Nova Hellkite if he plays all of his... He did. There's full bore. I'm really trying to bait him out here. Because he's got open mana, and that's what I don't like. 3-stream streak. Do that. Yeah, we'll take action, sure. Take action. Draw. No attacks. And turn. I really need him to, if he'll tap out, there's Jeskai Revelation. There we go. There we go. Hope, maybe he'll return it to, he'll play another one. If he can play another one, I'll win. But, yeah, this is the Jeskai Revelation deck that just fucks you up real bad. If he can't kill me now and taps out his mana, I can win. If he doesn't, well, it is what it is. Lightning Helix. No, that's it. That's game. Yeah, this deck is awful. It's nothing but reactive. It just sits there and stares at you. This is another one of those decks that you were talking about. That if you do nothing, it's completely reactive. If you're playing cards on your turn, then you're doing that deck wrong. You should always be playing. Basically, the only card you play on your turn is stock up. Everything else is pointless to play on your turn. 40 people here and 25 likes. We can do better than that. Yeah, it's really boring. It's not Jeskai, it's 4-color control. It's been gaining more and more popularity as time goes on. With Ill-Timed being what it is, I feel like I can probably make it here. Do that. He'll take maybe Lightning Strike. That's what I thought. That's what makes the most sense. Quantum Riddler would take full bore. Yeah, Jeskai Revelation should be sorcery speed. It kind of sucks that it's instant speed. So he either commits all of his mana right now, or I sweep him. Oh, okay. He's gonna grab ill-timed. I think. Alright, he did that. I don't trust playing directly into his removal here. Next. Well, as soon as they release some new goblins, I'll get a goblin deck up. He's good gaming me over and over again. Unholy Annex. Action. What do we need here? Put down a Giant Craft Helm. Exile. Discard 6 cards. Spire Bluff. Island. We don't need... Splash Boulder hasn't done anything for us lately. The second ill-timed... Quantum Riddler, we have a Quantum Riddler. The other Splash Portal. Quantum Riddler. We'll do that. 6 cards, okay. Gotcha. I'm unaware of an instant kill that he could do on 4 here. Bloodletter. No, that's not enough. Alright, here comes the rush down. Here comes the rush down. There you go. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, if you can get them, early on, if you can, thank you, Chris Chaos. Yeah, if you can keep them suppressed and get some good early lines, you can be all right. People really like the Kentramo skeletons. I was wondering if people would. Generally, when I do Orzhov, people like it. But Kentrum Rose was very popular. People liked it. Which, you know, is nice. I like when people like decks. Hot, thick decks. Demonic Ruckus. Alright, I gotta get another mana here and I'm gonna be alright. Ill-timed explosion, that ain't it, Chief. Land. Alright. Frost Cliffs. Yeah. Teamer. He's not playing any cards. Which is a bit disconcerting. Spire Bluff Canals. Oh, well, thank you so much. Create a 3/3 beast. Well, we'll try this. He may have a removal in his hand. He probably does. He probably does have a removal. He doesn't. Okay. Where is it? There we go. Ah, it's Reanimator. Very good. Yeah, I figured it's something here. I figured it's fucking something. Yeah, I know. I'm holding out for a full Amonkhet set as well. I'm holding out for a hero until the end of the night. Let's get rid of Nova Hellkite and a Splash Portal. Man, people fucking, I'll tell you what, people fucking love control, bro. They just don't want you to fucking play shit, man. That's how it be right now, man. It's just people don't really want you playing nothing. Buried in the Garden. Let's Frostcliff Siege. Okay. Alright, well, we gotta do Captain Sidewinder here. Yes, I will draw 11 cards. That sounds good. Alright, we're going to put down a mountain. We're going to put down a giant craft. And we'll hold steady. Alright, well, he could full commit here. Discard 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Frost 5. Consult the star chart 6. Woo, 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 woo. Alright, 2/2 white knights. 6 and 3 is 9. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Say you'll haunt me. Say you wanna stay, you want me still. Say you'll never die, you'll always haunt me. I wanna know I belong to you. Say you'll haunt me. Say you never stay, you want me to. Say you'll never die, you'll always haunt me. I wanna know I belong to you. Say you'll haunt me together forever. We'll be together. I belong to you. Little supernovas in my mind. Just popped off and drew 10 cards. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. This deck, if you can get the line right, this deck is pure gas. But you gotta get the line right. That's the trick. You gotta get the line right. You don't get the line right, you're gonna be in bad trouble. We are ranking with it. I don't like Flood Maw. I'm kind of against Flood Maw on principle. This is not a good hand. So, I mean, you could put it in here, and I certainly wouldn't suggest sideboarding it, but it's not... we could put it in. We could put it in. I think that whatchamacallit is not great. Splash Portal's never been useful. So, we'll see. We'll see what we want to do. Oh my god, if you ever make a mill video, you gotta do deep deckings. Back in the day, I made a rogue mill. It's just, mill is just not my, it's not my speed, it's not my level. I know that people like mill, but I can't get to it. It's just a weird win con. And I've done mill-esque decks, the mill decks that are, we make you be able to draw from a broken hand. The ones where I draw your deck out until it's the end, like the Apocalypse deck, but like just raw putting stuff in your thing, it's boring. It's a boring win con. Roiling Dragonstorm. It will never be royal. Let's put out Frostcliff. Trample and Haste. I've done poison vids. Yeah, I've done plenty of poison. I've poisoned him up real spicy like. Let's do this. Starwinder. I need him to not have any mana. I need him to tap out here. Oh. I think we're already... No, we're not dead yet. Alright, Kona is not good, so I gotta sweep him. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, I gotta sweep him, but we gotta do what we... Well, hold on a second. Do I have to sweep him? Yeah, I have to sweep him. Kona is an issue, so we gotta do what we gotta do here, man. Discard 2 cards. That and the island. Yeah, we can't let you get in, bro. We can't let you get in, bruv. We can't let you Kona us up here, man. That ain't no good. Draw 3 cards. That's the lemon meringue. Okay. 7. We'll do it. Let's hit him with the lemon meringue. Or the Leviathan. Get to draw 9 cards here, which is good. Down to the wire on him. Let's hit him with lightning strike. Boom. Boom. Get to draw an extra card. Discard 3. I don't think we need a star charts. I don't think we need another ruckus. And we don't need an island, I don't think. Do we need an island? We don't need a full bore. We'll keep the No, that's good. That's fine. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yep, that's that. There you go. Yeah, we're beating them. We're beating them pretty hard, guys. We're beating them. Ryan Zinn is really enjoying this. He's enjoying it. He said, "Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him." No, what we got, it's about sending a message. Hey, what's up, Kitty Kate? All the cool Kates and kittens. Yeah, it's about sending a message. Look at that fat pigeon. Flesh Grafter. Ooh, look at that spooky guy. Ops goes first. I got no card draw on this. The Mist of the Night treating you this October. What a dramatic way of putting it. Thank you for that. Ops goes first, so I'll draw a card. I'm going to mull that. That's better. We'll drop a full bore. We don't need all those. Boom. It's doing pretty good. We're doing alright here in Diamond. There's Llanowar Elves. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like Splash Portal. Giant's Drink? Sure, why not? Thank you so much, YouTube Frog. Biochem Engineer. We'll put down the splash token. Yeah, I know. I wish it was colder out, man. I love cold weather. Jay, have you ever had lemon meringue chips? I don't know what that is. I don't know what lemon meringue chips are. I wish I did. I assume that they're just chips that are lemon meringue flavored. Let's do the quantum riddling. Take action. Spire Bluff Canal comes down. Boom. Let's hit him. Let's hit him. Please don't hurt him, Hammer. Alright. There you go. I gotta survive one more turn. If I don't get another mana here, I'm gonna be a bit in trouble because I gotta sweep. I gotta sweep him down. Star charts. That's gonna be 8. He'll have to block it. Okay. What's up? Look out. Splash portal. Lift up, look out. Boof, boof. Boost me a little bit there. That's too bad. I kind of need some trample where I'm going here. We're gonna splash portal them. Okay. Boom. Ooh, tortoise greenback. He's got fucking, yeah, we need trample here for sure. We need trample here for sure. Let's do this. Could be a counterspell. Oh, jeez. None of this is very good. Starwinder. And a mana, why not? We hadn't had a mana in a while. Nice deck. Push. I'll lander it. Good game. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we did not get great we did not get great reaction off that. That's what I figured he was gonna do. Yeah, we never got any trample, and he constantly had reach cards, which was an issue. We needed our trample. We have a lot of things that give us trample, but he just kept putting up either flyers or whatchamacallit. We couldn't break it off in him. We kept not getting the quite right cards. I don't even think it would have mattered if you say, well, Jay, could you have blocked? He probably had a knockback. I mean, at that point, I don't think we could have absorbed any more hits. We needed to just draw better. Ops goes first. Fuck it, I'll keep it. Hey, what's up, Stella Bravo Actual? How you doing? Boom, there's Quantum Riddler. Priest Wrench Goblin. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Okay. Yes, I could have done that. After rethinking the stratagem there, yeah, I could have done that. Now we're just getting gunned down. But I didn't think of it at the time. I'm only human after all. I'm only human. Don't put the blame on me. I do what I can. I'm just a man. Yeah, this is the worst case scenario, is getting gunned down like this. This is absolute worst case scenario. Giant's Drink. Get rid of you. There's no situation where we live through this. Worst possible case scenario is red aggro. Immediately. On the play, you're gonna get fucking gunned down in the street. You're never gonna have... I don't even think you can get to 5 mana to sweep them. Especially with fucking Screaming Mimi. It's almost impossible. Some of my best friends are human. I go indulge my action figure homie. Had a whole rack of Moff Gideon Bo-Katan 2 packs marked down to $4. Not bad. I do kind of want to get the new Superman. They had one that's the retro 80s Superman package that I used to play with. I kind of wanted to get that one. I think it's the McFarlane. No, it's not the McFarlane. It has the old-time packaging that the action figures used to come in like the 80s. Do you know what I'm talking about? I go first. That's good. Boom. Boom. Okay. Alright, he's doing nothing, which is, you know, always nice to see. He's playing a removal and counter spells here because he's got asshole colors out. He's just going to stare at me the whole game. We love games when they just stare at you. That's the best ones. Yeah, the superpowers line. There you go. Yeah. They just put out a new one of them. I want to get that one. Boom. Bro, I'm not going to do nothing, man. If you're just staring at me, I'm going to wait for you to fucking play spells. Boom. Yeah, I love that style. That reminds me of my childhood, so it hits hard. That's ones I played with in, you know, way back when. Way back when. Yeah, this dude has... You can't even believe how much control this guy has. It would shock you to know how much fucking control that this guy has. He has so much that it would make you sick to think about how much control this guy has. He has so much control. There's nothing but counterspells and kill cards in his deck. There's nothing getting through this. This is an iron wall. See? Told you. Let's try again. Unfortunately, he is 100% committed to the bit, which means that he's never going to let any spell be cast. I should put caverns in here. I mean, I have dragons. The thing is yeah, we're never going to get anything through. It's never going to happen. Yeah, Batman Who Laughs is... I don't really like that Batman Who Laughs. A little bit too much on the nose. you go. Beautiful. I don't want to sit here. Sorry, guys. No reason to sit here. No, I did not have fun. I don't know how much hey, thank you for coming, Jappy. I don't know how much I don't know how much enjoyment can be out of in that. I genuinely I really don't know. Ops goes first. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay, so I won too many times. The game is telling me. AJ, you won way too many fucking times. Holy fuck, dude. God damn, man. Give me a break. Fucking mill me, get me down to 1? Fuck me, man. Ferocification. Let's do this. Splash portal. Alright, we'll do that. River Pyre. We'll do this. Ill-timed explosion. 7. Nah, bro, there's no getting through that, especially if they're not playing any cards. I just don't think you're getting through that. He's playing the same thing as me, by the way. He's gonna splash portal it. Boom. Oh shit, okay. Do that. Boom. No, they're not all dragons. There's a dragon, there's a whatever, there's the other thing. There's a dragon, a leviathan, and a drake. Or a sphinx, rather. Yeah, they're not all the same. You beat me anyways, doesn't matter. No, I won too many times, guys. I won. Listen, we have to understand this. We have to understand that I won too many times, okay? You're not allowed to win that bigly, bro. Come on. You're not allowed to win that bigly. You guys all know that you're not allowed to fucking just dominate people like that for a long time. It can't happen. You're gonna get auto-balanced regardless of what you do. You see what we were doing to people, man? You think that was going to be sustainable over a long period of time? Hell no, bro. It was not going to be sustainable to keep doing that. We know that. We know how this game goes. It wasn't going to happen. We made our point. I mean, the deck works, but if you're going to give me hands where I have 1 opening mana, I mean, it can't be any more clear that the message is cool it the fuck down. You know what I mean? It can't be any more clear than that. We're way better on the play, by the way. We have a terrible fucking on the draw. And we've been on the draw the last 4 times. So, you know. The superpower is the only thing of Brave of the Bold comic. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I like it. It feels classical. Okay, so this is, oh no, he's doing Reanimator. Okay. He's doing Reanimator. Let's do star charts. Actually, let's wait. Human. Do. Oh yeah, I like collecting figurines or what have you. All very good. Let's wait on that because I want to get Starwinder out. We're gonna do this. Ill-timed explosion and consult the stars with your Nova Kite. Choose 2. Do I have it ill-timed? I don't think I need an ill-timed. No, I don't think I need an ill-timed. Let's grab one just in case, though. Okay, so that's his reanimator. That's his reanimator right there. Let's see if we can bait out a kill card. Boom. Okay. End turn. Disappears. I think he just might be stymied. He's got that going for him. Okay. There you go. It's going up tomorrow, Ryzan. You hit that notification bell, you won't miss it. All right. One more for the road. Legos. I do a lot of Legos. I've done a few, I've done 1 or 2 Lego videos. I'd love to do more, but I don't know how much interest it has just watching me put to get kit together. I guess I could do reviews, but I'm not really a reviewer. I enjoy them all. I don't know the technical aspects. But I did a Lego construction video. It was enjoyable. I like, I always liked model kits, Legos, stuff like that. Anything you can kind of craft with your hands, I always enjoyed. But that's part of the good thing about having a Magic the Gathering audience is that, generally speaking, if you go in with, any kind of video games, nerd stuff, anything like that, generally they'll be interested vaguely because it's all kind of connected. Oh my goodness, it's Mana Man. Mana Man, I'm doing my own version of Rushdown Druthers here. We've got some pretty tight wins in Diamond. Diamond 3. So, Let me get some good streams in there, man. Oops, that's a raid. I meant shout out. Go. This guy's not here. Momentum breaker, fantastic. Let me get the splash portal. Boom. Oh, you can't do Legos? That's too bad. Let's do Frostcliff. Haste. Hopefully he plays out his hand here. Hopefully he doesn't have an instant kill card. I would be sad about that. Siege. What is he going to do with a 4-drop? Demonic Pact. Oh, okay. So that's the swapper right there. Bango. Draw 2 cards. Triumph takes it to 3. Frostcliff Siege. I know he's going to hand it off here soon. He'll hand it off here soon. Trample. Okay, do that. Do this. What black card? I thought it was red that hands it off. Oh shit, I should have kept one of those in my hand. I thought it was red that hands that off. Beseech the mirror. Ah, okay, there it goes. Swapper. Yeah. Yeah, if they're gonna do that, that's what it is. All right, last one, boys. I think we've proved our point. Let's close it up. Ops goes first. Man, I'd love to go first one of these days, guys. One of these days, I'd love to go first. This thing keeps putting me on the fucking play. I've been on the draw the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. I've been on the play one time, 1 out of the last 6 games. So, you know, there's that. Alright, we're gonna get to a sweeper here. We'll make them commit, and we'll make a sweeper. Spice must flow. Enduring innocence. Stop your crying, baby, it's a sign of the times. Gotta get away from here. Gotta get away from here. And it'll be alright. Steel Blood subclass, so you can use Rage even in heavy armor. I haven't gotten far yet. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's what we're looking for. Boom, bop, bop. Pave Paradise. Put up a parking lot. Draw, draw. We're gonna do that and Nova. Alright. Dalkovin. Discard 2 cards. That's going to be 7 and 4. Yeah. Okay. Gotta be frustrated now. Caretaker's Talent. Delmy. He's got a block. Doof. Doof. Hey, what's up, Anthony Robinson Boost? We will draw that many cards. We will draw 14 cards. That's fine with me. I'm okay with that. We'll get rid of... we'll put down a mountain. We'll put down a giant craft. And then we'll discard 4 cards. Thundering Falls, 2. Mountain. Quantum Riddler. Another giant craft helm. Alright, there we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. And he's out of there. There we go. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? I mean, it's Rankin and Diamond, guys. What can I tell you? Aside from the game throwing some absolutely not scenarios at me, this new version is doing quite well for itself. We're pushing up Diamond 3. We're having a good time. What can I say? That's pretty solid overall. Rock solid. So I'm happy with it. I feel like I locked onto something good here. I feel like there's a lot of different versions of this. I like mine. It's a little less control-y. You know, no counter spells, no real knockbacks. We're just trying to basically muscle them. And listen, if we can get the muscle, if we can get it off on the muscle, man, we'll get it off. So I like it, man. Leviathan. Yeah, I think it's the first time I've used Leviathan in a while. This guy looks awesome. He's going on the thumbnail. So yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's running up that hill, yeah. If I could make a deal with God. What is this version on right now? Yeah, this version is at let me see the stats of here. Yeah, this is 56, which isn't terrible because some of the hands were just dead. I feel like it's probably about a 60, removing the complete dead hands. I think it's about a 60, so I think it's good. Will it mythic? It's going to be a struggle. The games are long, but it is fun. Hey, what's up, Mr. Mr. name I can't say because I'll get. Hey, what's up, Raphael? Hi, Thaliday. Welcome, Hithlode. You discover Sultan Riani. Yeah, I did Demir Riani already. I know blue isn't popular, guys, but we got to change up the diet every now and again. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And I could have played one of them better, and you guys pointed it out afterwards, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. What other trample do we have here? We don't really have any other trample. Ferocification. Return. I know you talked about Flood Maw. Roiling Dragonstorm isn't terrible. I don't really want counterspells in this, but I know that some people might. I'm trying to think of what other good stuff we could do for cryogen. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Phantom interference. Yeah, I know. A lot of people aren't nuts on Is It, but you know, like I said, you got to change it up every now and again, man. Every now and you got to do something different. I can't always do mono black decks. I wish I could, but eventually you're gonna get to diminishing returns on that. You know what I'm saying, guys? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Ruinous Rampage for sure. What's that other sweeper? Somebody mentioned another sweeper. Caught in the Crossfire, Tectonic Hazard. We may want to do something like Fire. Fire Magic's too expensive. Like, compared to how much the other one is. Oh, what's that one called, Karl Lamaface? You're going to have to tell me because I don't know anything about the new set. Slagstorm. Mysidian Elder. The Dick Smasher. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Also, Chris Cast, that the Roburn Black sounds awesome. Sounds like he'll live up to the name. He needs a magic sword. He needs a sentient weapon, though. You gotta put the sentient weapon on him. He's nothing without Gevra Zertus, the king of all swords, who is called Gevra the Redeemer. Zertus, Demon's Bane, the Full Biter, and the Unstoppable, the Twice Bloodied. You gotta do it. You gotta have the intelligent weapon on him. Drix is something? No, it's not Drix's. Oh, choose one or both. Oh. Okay, that's a little expensive. Tap 1 or 2 target creatures. Okay, so it's... Pain for all, great train heist. Ruinous Rampage. You know what? We're gonna get a hexproof on this because that's one of the other things that has a problem. Fuck the other sweeper. They know how to do a sweeper. I think that we need to do a I think we need to do like a shore up. Yeah, I think that's probably the only thing we could do. You ready to shake it and break it, boys? Ready, boots? Let's start walking. What do we want to do tomorrow? I really do want to get a Golgari out. I haven't done a Golgari in a long time. Weeks since I've done a Golgari. And it didn't do good last time, so I think we're due for one. The last Golgari I did was Kona Station. Fucking a month ago. I have not done a Golgari since then. Golgari is not in a great spot right now. That's the thing. It's kind of in a weird area. Golgari is a bit of a holding pattern. I don't think we have any real killer cards for it. So that's kind of the problem. That's a little bit of the issue. So we will Buggerman. Asmaran, how did I say hi? Did I sing your song, Asmaran? Whoa, Black Betty, Asmaran, so whack Betty, Asmaran, do. Let's do one nightmarish game of Momir real quick before I have to shake this and break it. This is the worst format ever, bros. I'm not gonna lie. Momir is real fucking garbage. It's just a dice roll. That's all it is. It's literally just rolling dice. Rolling dice for Momir. Plus, he's a Simic guy, so we hate him. Okay. Well, we can get a little faster here. Put down a 4-drop. Boom. You know what that was. If I want to do a Golgari so bad, I might say fucking and do a another toxic Golgari. For real, though. For reals. Oh, that was a terrible fucking draw there. Yeah, but I feel like it wasted my time when I lose. That's the problem. I feel like I got nowhere and did nothing. Because the guy just fucking drew better than me. So it's like, okay, well... That was a fucking colossal waste. Two oil counters on it. Remove an oil counter. This target creature you control gains haste. Furnace Strider. Push. Okay. Boom. Alright. We got a little bit of a good setup here. We can drop a 6-banger next turn. He's going to put down a 5-banger. Okay. That is a Swift Gear Drake. Flying in haste. Take that. Boom. My turn. Put that down. 6. Drop a forest. Landfall. Okay. Push. Pop, pop, pop. Alright, we're getting there. Discard. Ooh, he got a good one. He got Ancient Copper Dragon. That's really fun. That's a banger right there, yeah. That's fucking a banger. That is a banger. We're gonna pay 7. Thought Monitor. That's horrible. Ain't got no thoughts. He's gonna take 8. Bango. End turn. Did get to draw some cards. It's going in. I'll block with the Thought Monitor. I think he knows he's cooked. Chat, I think he knows he's cooked. I think he knows he is, he got fucking roasted, toasted. He got no thoughts. Let's do an 8-banger here. Fuck it, we'll do a 7-banger. No, we're good. We can do an 8-banger. Sign of Darkness. Darkness imprisoning me. Yay, Gemeralds. Alright, that's enough Momir for right now. Let's get to the shaky breaky, huh? Don't tell my heart, though. My shaky breaky heart. I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my shaky breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Okay. Here we go, guys. A little bit of water. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. A color that I'm not often found in, Is It? And it is. This is going to be Is It Dragon Leviathans. We have some really interesting tech here with warp and just massive dragon monsters from outer space, really. Using some of the new tech that we are coming in with, specifically Giant Craft Helm, adding to the absolute power, the absolute slams that we can add to these. Really, really a full-on just beatdown deck that comes out of nowhere and immediately does 22 points of damage, really. That's how bad it can be. It's a very, very fun one. I want you to stay tuned for it. Even though I don't normally do blue, it's not control, guys. It's a janky beatdown. So before we get down into it, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and rip you apart for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both of those places you can check us out when we go live. We'd love to have you there. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions, whatever that you want. If you have your own deck idea, that's the place to share it. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my Moxfield and my AetherHub. Both of those links will be down there in case you want a copy of your own Dragon Rushdown, the Leviathan. Good stuff to have here, so check that out. And hey, Notification Squad, you want to hit that bell? Of course. That would be great too. So, that all being said, what do we have here when we talk about Dragon Rush? Look at that guy. That guy's awesome. And I'm glad we found a spot for him. First things first, we're going to talk about the new card. This is Giant Craft Helm, or if you're playing in paper, this is Spider-Man. This is Doc Ock's Tentacles. This is a 1-drop artifact right here. It's actually a 5 equip. And you're saying, Jay, that sounds like a horrible deal for 4/4. Well, a 4/4 that drops down for 1 is really good because it automatically attaches to anything that costs 5 or greater. As you can see, we have some beefy boys that are 5 or greater. This thing is going to add +4/+4 to all of the to anything that comes down, even if it warps. Warps gets it on the board, but its total mana cost is this. That is what is going to be. That is what's going to be. We're going to be doing the trick on that, because then if we can trample in, if we can trample, if we can stomp, we can do an enormous amount of damage immediately. So that is kind of the trick to the deck, using Giant Craft Helm with some of these big warp creatures and absolutely crushing it. The trick is going to be to get there. One of the ways that we're going to absolutely help to crush it is going to be full bore from Edge of Eternities right there. 1 red. Target creature you control gets +3 and +2 until the end of turn. If that creature was cast for its warp cost, it also gains trample and haste. That is going to be super essential. You're going to need this card for Quantum Riddler and Starwinder right here, the Leviathan and the Sphinx. The reason is these guys don't have haste. Now, we have some options for haste in them. Frostcliff Siege is a good alternative as well. We're going to do both of them. But Full Bore is pretty cheap and gives a huge pump up and warp and trample and haste for warped creatures. So you're talking about turn 3, You put down a Quantum Riddler for 2, you throw a full bore on it, you're swinging in for 7 trample. Not a lot of people can deal with 7 trample on turn 3, especially if you went first. You know, they may have 2 mana out, you know, and they're immediately getting hit for 7, which is insanely powerful stuff right there. So that's going to be the idea with full bore, is to pump and dump on them right there. Splash Portal is an interesting one. I wasn't crazy about how Splash Portal worked in this. I could have used it better. Maybe I could have done a better job, but overall, the idea is if you get an expensive warp creature out, something like Starwinder or Quantum Riddler, you can alternatively Splash Portal it, and it'll exit and return, and that way it doesn't disappear after its warp cost. It just gets to stay on the board for free, basically. It just comes in, it's going to enter untapped, and boom, it gets to stay in for its warp cost. So Splash Portal is a good trick there. So the other trick is going to be getting to the point where we're not getting absolutely wrecked before we get some of our big boys off here, and getting the cards that we need when we need them. Consult the star chart's going to be huge on that one. There's a lot of Edge of Eternities in this one, by the way. 1 blue and 1 kicker for 1 blue and 1 is an instant. You look at the top X, where X is the number of lands you control. Put one of those cards in your hand. If it was kicked, you put 2 of those cards in your hand. Really just lets you kind of select what you need. I like it more than Stock Up. Stock Up is taking up the 3-butt spot. I like this as an instant at the end of our opponent's turn or something like that to make sure that we get what we need, whether it's a mana or a sweeper or any kind of pump spell. Consult the Star Charts is actually a really good one. I'm throwing in Demonic Ruckus too. Trample and Menace are great little evasions right here, and as early game plays, if you don't have Giant Craft Helm, Demonic Ruckus is a good turn 1 or turn 2 spell to put down, because you can plot it for one red and then play it for free later. And then of course it's gonna have a lot of evasion. It can trample through things and be really hard to block. Really, really good on there. And then if it leaves, you get to draw a card. So even if you put it on a warped in creature, you know, you warp in Quantum Riddler, rush it down, and then put that on it. You get to draw a card when it comes in and draw a card when it leaves. Did a little extra damage, got the damage through, and you've comboed off pretty decently right there. You've done a pretty good job of that as it goes. I'm going to go with 4 lightning bolts, just for simplicity's sake, or lightning strikes. Lightning bolts different. 1 red and 1, 3 damage to any target. You can finish your opponent with this. Yeah, I've had that happen a couple times. I've gone down to 3, and then we draw this off the top. 3, 2, or 1, it's an end game right there. It's also good for spot removal for very, very critical and dangerous creatures that are coming down right now. You know, on their turn 3, they drop something like a, what's that called? An Unstoppable Slasher. You just need to slow it down. Lightning Strike's your friend right there. Just a useful burn card just to get stuff out of the way as it goes. Frostcliff Siege is going to be super important right here, and I don't think I've ever played this one yet, so I'm happy to look at this one. This is the Jeskai and the Temur fighting each other. 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 from Tarkir as this enchantment enters. 2 Jeskai or Temur. We don't really need Jeskai. We need Temur. I mean, you could choose Jeskai if you get the second one out, I suppose. You could choose Jeskai, but the main one that we're going to want is going to be Temur, which is creatures you control get +1 and have haste and trample. That is another way of getting haste and trample onto these guys aside from full bore, especially when you drop something like you drop this Frostcliff Frostcliff Siege turn 3 into a turn 4 Starwinder is insane power right there, because you're going in for 8 trample on turn 4 immediately, and a lot of, like I said, people aren't set up for that. So being able to get the trample off and get the speed off is super important. Ill-Timed Explosion. This was the card that we needed in this deck. I resisted putting it in, but man, aggro is a son of a bitch, man. Aggro will mess you up. You need kind of turn 4, 5, and 6 to win this game, and aggro's trying to end the game on turn 3 or 4. So we have a little bit of a cross thing here. This is a great sweeper, especially with the expensive cards that we have. 1 red, 1 blue, and 2. It's a 4-drop, and man, you're going to be desperate for it. Some turns you're going to see him coming up. Great against green stompy, and great against mono white when they just load the board up with low-cost creatures. So you draw 2 cards, which is great because it lets you select what you want. Then you discard 2. You may discard 2. When you do, Ill-Timed Explosion deals X damage to each creature, where X is the greatest mana value among the discarded cost. You can pretty much sweep anything away with this because you have these 5 drops, but also potentially have a 7 drop to completely bust the board up, as it were. Sometimes you need to, man. Sometimes you need to sacrifice a high value card to just absolutely sweep the board and set them back to 0. Green and white try to commit to the board as quick as possible. At least the meta decks right now, they really try to just absolutely commit to the board. So, you know, if they're on turn 4 and they've just completely emptied their hand, you hit them with Ill-Timed Explosion, a lot of times they can't really recover very well. If you can survive that long, they can't recover well, and then all of a sudden you're dominating on the back end there because you're going to be pinging off and hitting hard. So Ill-Timed Explosion, very important. So it's time for the main event. These big old expensive monsters, a Sphinx, a dragon, and a Leviathan walk into a deck, and the bartender says, this bar is not big enough for all of your big asses. Anyways, that's a terrible joke. Quantum Riddler, 2 blue, 3/4/6 flying. Sphinx, whenever this creature enters, draw a card. Fantastic. And when you have 1 or fewer cards in your hand, if you draw 1 or more cards, you draw that many cards plus 1. So if you have very few cards, it lets you draw more. And also warps in for 1 blue and 1. So you can just use it to draw. You can just use it to draw a card if you want. And again, like I said, on turn 3, if you hit it with full bore, boom, you're rushing in right there. Then later in the game, you can just get it in for a 4/6. It's a pretty solid 4/6 body right there. Flying, it's a little evasive. It will absolutely hit stuff up. Nova Hellkite, I don't need to, do I need to explain why this one is good, man? This is in a lot of mono red decks. This might even end up in some champion mono red decks because it's really good. 2 red and 3. Flying and haste, 4/5 dragon. The thing about it is the warp is 1 red and 2. Whenever this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to target creature and opponent control. So it pings out for 1 and then immediately rushes in for 4. Again, doing 4 damage on turn 3 is insanely good. Giving it full bore, it doesn't need the haste, but it could use the trample for an additional 7 damage right there. Again, Frostcliff Siege will give it 5 trampling right there. That is very good. Ability to rush in with the Nova Hellkite. The big boy. Everyone thought this card is just unplayable, man. He is very much playable. The Starwinder. He looks like the thing from the black hole in Stellaris, which we love. 2 blue and 2 for the warp for 4. Normally it's 2 blue and 5, 7 drop, 7/7 Leviathan. I miss Stompy Blue. Does anybody else, an old school players out there, leave a comment if you're an old school Magic player and you remember Stompy Blue, how good it used to be. It's good stuff. And this brings that back, and that's why I wanted to play this. I love Stompy Blue. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you draw that many cards. So you're talking about, like I said, Frostcliff Siege on 3, Starwinder dropping on turn 4, and hitting for 8, trampling. You're going to draw so many cards. You're going to have so much mana, so many different options, so much removal that it's going to be crazy. I've drawn 15, 20 cards occasionally because late game, if you do something like, remember, Giant Craft Helm immediately puts itself on these things. So you set yourself up for like a turn 5 Starwinder. You have a Giant Craft Helm on it, and it goes to an 11/11. You hit it with a full bore, and it goes to a 14 damage immediately swinging in. Well, boom. That is a knockout punch of a hit right there. You could even get it more. Again, the later the turns, the more powerful it goes. Turn 5, turn 6, throw more stuff on it. Throw another Demonic Ruckus, a Frostcliff Siege. Full bore it twice. Insane levels of smash that you can do with this card. And then it immediately refreshes your hand with a ton of cards, which is super valuable because then you're going to pull your Ill-Timed Explosion, you're going to pull your Demonic Ruckus or your Lightning Strike or something like that. You're going to pull something that's going to be useful. I mean, pulling 10 cards in your hand is just insane value anyways. You're going to run it down like that. So little complex deck, but very fun. 6 islands, 8 mountains, Restless Spire, River Pyre, Spire Bluff Canals, and Thundering Falls for the Surveil as we go. 4 creatures, that's it. Dragon, Leviathan, and Sphinx. 12, 11 instants, 4 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 4 enchantments, 24 lands altogether. Even amount of red and blue right there. That's what we're looking at. Standard. That's your win con, guys. These big boys. You have to invest in these. There's nothing really you can do to replace them. You've got to have them. As far as the sideboard goes, I know what you're already thinking. For more removal, you could do Into the Flood Maul. It's a boring card. I don't like it. I do like some protection or some counter spells. You certainly could run that. I'm running it more straight up beatdown as opposed to more control, although you could go that direction. Roiling Dragonstorm's not a bad one either because you get to draw cards and discard. And turn 2 Dragonstorm into turn 3 Nova Hellkite lets you play it again, which is not bad. Callous Sellsword, not really. We're looking at Burn Together here. Flinging it at the end is not a bad idea. Hitting with an 8-drop Starwinder, banging somebody with an 8-drop Starwinder, and then flinging 8 more damage at them, not bad either. Ferocification is for you guys who don't have the rares. If you don't have Frostcliff Siege, you could certainly do Ferocification, which is going to get haste and menace until the end of turn. And Ruinous Rampage, for all of our artifact players out there, we want to exile every artifact with mana value 3 or less. Very, very useful to just crack open a lot of meta decks as it goes. So those are your options right there. This is going to be the Dargon Rush. I specifically spelled it as Dargon Rush because I felt like it. I like calling dragons Dargons. It's not a typo. Here we go. Standard ranked. We're going to push Diamond 3, and we're going to be pushing Diamond 2 with this one. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Hey, thank you for coming, Wuggist One Night Stand. Oh, that's pretty funny. You've never, Chris Can, have you never heard me call things Dargons? Come on, I know you've heard me call everything Dargons. You've heard me call them Dargons before. Dargonfell. I thought everyone knew I called them Dargons on purpose. It's okay. We love typos. You put typos and stuff like that. You put typos in your deck names. People leave comments and they go, hey, you know you spelled dragon wrong? You know you spelled knight wrong? You have the G and the H reversed around. And then boom, extra comment on your channel. Easy enough. Hey, what's up, Death? Joneses, this is going to be on the channel tomorrow, my guy. If you want to get it, it's going to be up on the channel tomorrow. Turn on those notifications, Jonesies. That's how you're going to get it. There's the channel right there. In case you didn't see today's deck, it was really, really good. People really liked it. It's almost at 100 likes. I think we could probably get it to 100 likes right now if we tried. Yeah, it's at 99 likes. So someone's going to get that 100th like. Someone's going to get that 100 like right there if they haven't done it yet. Dargonfells. We're going to raid you out, guys. I don't feel like going too long tonight. Just looking at the new meta. Yeah, it's rough out there. It's a heavy control meta right now. It's real rough. We went to Gobbler last night, so let's change it up. We're going to go to Mosasaur. I think we're going to go to Mosasaur. Yeah, we went to Gobbler last night. Yeah, it's very heavy control. You got to move fast. You got to have some anti-control options. Hey, what's up, Karl Lamaface? How you doing? Boos, sir. Anthony Robinson Boos, as it were. We have another knight here. So we will send you off on your way right now. I am getting out of here. Armageddon out of here. Let's raid the Mosasaur. We'll see you next time, guys. Adios. Farewell. Good luck. Have fun. Somebody go be that 100th like. Be the hero that you want to see. Somebody can do it. I know one of y'all didn't watch it yet. I know one of y'all didn't watch that video yet. So we'll see you in the next one, guys. I'm going to try to make a Golgari deck for tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Adios, everyone. Good night. Farewell. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.